Good evening, Umunnem. This is Mazes Oke once more speaking to us. I address us today as a collective. I address us today not as Mazi. I address us today both as the President Ikpeazu Initiative. In the last week, between Saturday, that's yesterday, and today being Sunday, Ikpeazu has taken a tour of Abia. Since we've received complaints and since we've received photos and videos of how dirty Abia is, we thought these are things being done by political opponents, as you all know how it is in this part of the world. However, it is with sadness that I am bringing and I am confirming to us that the photos we see, the videos we see are real. Abia is in a total mess. It is with sadness that I bring these videos to you. It is unbelievable what is happening in Abia. Abia, as it is today, have their son, Okezie Ikpeazu, who incidentally is a PhD holder. And they elected him to clean up Abia. 5 years on, Abia is worse. The roads are impassable. There is no, in as much as we blame the government of Okezie Ikpeazu, we also blame the people of Abia for being too and so reckless. There is nothing left for us to do than to say, since it appears that Okezie Ikpeazu cannot fix Abia, we must call for Okezie Ikpeazu to resign or be impeached. This is our reasons of saying so. Watch these videos and understand why we have taken that stand. Once more, this is Mazel.
So once again, I've got to come back to Orata Road, and once again, I've got to wade through those dirty waters. I tried to see if I can be able to pick a rain boot. Unfortunately, today is Sunday. I couldn't see where I could buy it inside that market down there. So I have no choice than to wade through the dirty waters again, praying and hoping I don't get infected. But then you begin to ask, just one day of wading through this water is making me this jittery. Care to question what people that have lived here and had to contend with this every day of their life, what they pass through. Then you begin to wonder, why is man a wolf unto another man? You begin to wonder, is this city Abia part of Nigeria? You begin to wonder, does this city Abia have government? Do they have governors in charge of this city? Why is the heart of man so wicked? Why is there such irresponsibility in our governance? And these things, it's not as if maybe people just chose to portray the worst places. This is actually replicated almost all through Abia as a city. Almost everywhere is as bad as this place. It's terrible. It may sound unbelievable, it may sound incredible, as this may sound and unbelievable as this may sound, that Abia as a whole is as bad as this. But the truth is that this is the reality on ground. That's what I've come to see. That's what I noticed. So I may not be able to go around the whole of Abia city to pick them out one street after the other. The Amoma Road, I won't be able to do it again. Obo here, Amobona, and the other places. But the truth is, this is the reality on ground. This is Abia. This is what you see in Abia. So this water now till the express road again, I will have to wade through the water. You see as dirty as the water is, but there is no choice. Hopefully the people I interviewed, if I can still be able to meet them there, I believe they will be able to grant me another interview. Otherwise, well, there's nothing I can do about the lost one. So wade through waters. rolled up my trouser sleeves. See me rolling up my trouser because I have no choice than to wade through this water. Oh, I think I'm taking the wrong. Let me follow the people that know the routes very well. This is Orata Road. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Orata Road. You can see how people wade through the water. Sometimes I understand, sometimes some people will fall along those parts, those edges of the fence. And when they fall, they will have to start washing themselves up. Okay, yeah, I've got to pass through there. Unbelievable that I'm doing this. So people queue up here waiting for each other to pass because they're so that they can actually step into the water and move. Okay. We're seeing it live. As I was going down the first time, someone fell from this cliff and they had to wash her up there. But I have no choice than to even pass through that same cliff. You can see how slippery this place is, and these people pass through this stress every day. This is someone's shop, you can see. This is actually someone's shop. So how will economic activities boom here? Oh well, I understand from the interview that was granted me by the first person I met. The first time I went through here, I understand they've organized protests even on this road. They've met the government several times, and all what they get is promises and promises and more promises. Nothing ever gets done. Oh, unfortunately, the guy that I interviewed is no longer here. Do you even need interview to see what people are passing through here? It stretches like this till that Abia Port Harcourt Express Road. That's how bad it is. This is adjoining streets. You can see all adjoining streets are also waterlogged like this too. People's shops are also waterlogged. Streets. Continue. This is the middle of the main road, though. It's a main road, Orata Road. This is the middle of the road. Okay, here I have to go around this building. Joining streets. Because there is no road, I've got to go around the building to be able to come out to the other side of the road. This is someone's shop, you can see. Dilapidated. I wonder if it's still being used. Back onto the main road, if you can really call it a road. So I understand it's been years that cars use this road last. But is it going to remain so? Because there are people living here. There are people who have their homes here, and some of them actually have cars to use. Why is someone not being sensitive enough to do the needful? Okay, I think this is the best part of the road. At least, though the road is bad, very bad too, but at least Okada can still ply this part of the road until that express road. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Orata Road.